G'day One More Fly Squad, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. We're at Taipei Taoyuan Airport. Today we're going to fly Malaysia Airlines Airbus A330 in business class from here to Kuala Lumpur, the hub airport. Now without further ado, let's go check in. We just arrived at Taipei Taoyuan from Hong Kong on a self-connecting flight on board Starlux. That was a great flight and I'll have a trip report on that flight soon, so stay tuned. We arrived at the Malaysia Airlines check-in counters at Terminal 1 an hour and a half before departure. There was no one there except for me and Mum because everyone has checked in. As a result, check-in quick and easy. And then we headed straight for immigration and security. Eligible passport holders can use the e-gate leaving Taiwan, including Taiwanese, Australian and British. At check-in, we were given a lounge pass for China Airlines, but of course, because Malaysia Airlines is a One World Alliance member, before your flight you can use any One World lounge at the airport. Today we chose the Cathay Pacific. In my opinion, this lounge is nicer than China Airlines, fewer crowds, nicer ambience, and overall a good place to relax. The only thing is that this lounge doesn't have a shower. China Airlines lounges have shower rooms, so if you're flying Malaysia Airlines, you can come here first to eat and relax before you go take a shower in the China Airlines lounge just next door. Every new Cathay lounge has a noodle bar and they offer local and Hong Kong dishes. In the Taipei lounge, they're offering dim sum, noodles, and pasta. Just tell the staff what you want, it'll be ready in a few minutes. This is xiaolongbao, Shanghai soup dumpling. Absolutely gorgeous and delicious. We've also got Taiwanese braised pork rice and chicken rice. Everything is in sample sizes, that way you can try more and order more later. For beverages, you can head down to the bar for barista made coffee and cocktails. I got myself iced Americano, Mum got mojito. Bubble tea is available as a Taiwan special. Here's our aircraft today that'll bring us all the way to Kuala Lumpur. It's a 13-year-old Malaysia Airlines Airbus A330-300 9 Mike Tango Delta. Looks like a busy flight today. The waiting zone is full of people. The cleaning crew, a lot of them, are disembarking now. We're about to board. They're now doing priority boarding for business class as well as One World Emerald and Sapphire. There are quite a lot of us today.
Hello. Sir. 7A, Mr. Wong, there.
Thank you. Welcome on board. Business class is laid out in a 121 or 122 configuration, so that way couples don't always get stuck in the middle. My seat today is 7A, the last row window seat. My mum is sitting at 1K, a throne seat. I'll show you her seat after takeoff. On your seat, you'll find a pillow and blanket. It's a kind of blanket that has a lot of static. The pillow is rather huge. Now allow me to show you the seat features. First of all, a coat hook. Very cute. The TV is touchscreen and it's fixed in that position. You've got a pouch down there for your personal storage. Legroom is excellent. On my right hand side, you've got a storage compartment with a mirror. Inside, the cabin crew have prepared you a bottle of water and headsets. Now moving on, a reading light. This one is perfect for book reading. You can adjust where the light goes. A tiny pouch here. It won't fit my passport, but it will fit in my iPhone 14, but not a Pro Max. Seat control buttons, USB port and headphone jack. Immediately on my left is the windows. On my right you've got this large table. Another set of seat control buttons. On the other side of this table, you'll find universal power socket and reading materials. For this particular business class, you'll need to fasten your sash belt and shoulder belt. Directly behind me is the Economy Plus cabin, only 2 rows and extra legroom. Most passengers in business class boarded nice and early, so the crew members were able to run the towel and drink service nice and early too. They were offering water, apple juice and champagne. I just went for the water. The towel smells really good.
Juga diingatkan supaya peka kepada semua pengumuman yang terdapat di dalam penerbangan ini. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please stow your belongings and large electronic items in the overhead compartment, or keep small items under the seat in front of you. The emergency exit areas, aisles and bucket areas must be made clear of obstructions. Be careful when opening the overhead compartment. Smoking, including the usage and recharging of electronic cigarettes, is prohibited. It must be safely kept in your baggage. You may use your electronic devices that have been switched to flight mode. However, you are not allowed to use them during the safety demonstration.
我们提醒您随时看顾您的个人物品。本次航班
On today's flight, announcements are made in English, Malay, and Mandarin.
并将其妥善收纳。
All the crew led by Miss Kim, like to welcome you on flight MS367 towards KL International Airport. Right now in the midst of final preparation for departure out of Taiwan International, we're just waiting for air traffic control clearance. Flight information, flight time is expected to be around 4 hours and 30 minutes. Weather en route for today has been forecasted to be cloudy. Therefore, always fasten your seatbelts when you are seated for your own safety. And my first officer will come back to you just before I descend into KL with the latest arrival time and the weather. Thank you.
Bila pesawat mula bergerak, tanggalkan semua alat elektronik daripada pegang kuasa di tempat duduk anda.
Let's review the main aviation safety conventions as I mentioned at the start of each flight.
Pushback is on time. We're off for a great flight. After the safety video, you can start browsing your in-flight entertainment. On this plane, you've got a range of TV shows and movies, but not the best selection. The system itself is quite old as well. They do cater well for their target audience. In the Asian category, you've got a lot of Chinese and Indian movies. Taoyuan Airport currently has 2 terminals, so this construction site would be Terminal 3. According to Google, it will open in 2026. The aviation sector in Asia Pacific is growing fast. Seoul Incheon Terminal 2 opened in 2018, Beijing Daxing Airport opened in 2019, Brisbane Airport second runway opened in 2020. Within the next 2 years, Hong Kong Airport Terminal 2, Singapore Changi Terminal 5, and Western Sydney Airport will open. A 3-runway operation at Hong Kong Airport will begin this year, but they'll start with a marathon race on the runway first. Malaysia Airlines MH367 is ready for takeoff. I'll talk to you later. Hello again. So earlier I said I'll take you to my mum's seat, 1K, a throne seat. It's called a throne seat because you've got a table on both sides. You've only got 3 such seats on board, 1K, 3K and 6K. Those seats are super popular, so get them fast. Hello, welcome on board Malaysia Airlines A330 Lavatory. This is behind Economy Plus, so I don't know, business class lavatory might be nicer and bigger, but this one itself, not bad. You've got hand soap, but you're definitely missing lotion, fragrance, and other fancy stuff. But it all doesn't matter when we have I found a good way to use my seat pouch. I'm using it to charge my AirPod. Lunch service is about to begin, so I'll take out my tray table. This tray table is more than big enough for my laptop. I like it very much. Half an hour after takeoff, the service began in business class, so you'll receive a drink of choice, nuts, and also the legendary Satays. They've got lamb and chicken Satays. We got 2 each. For drink of choice, champagne was a very popular option. We weren't given a wine list, so you have to ask the crew what they have. I went for a glass of Bordeaux. It was tasty and it goes really well with my Satays. A cold towel is provided, so you can wipe off the sauce off your hands. On today's flight, our cabin crew are really proactive in topping up drinks. I went to the lavatory 3 to 4 times. Okay, for the main course, you've got 3 options: a pan-seared barramundi, chicken thigh, and dim sum. To be honest, I was really looking forward to some Malaysian food, such as nasi lemak, ayam goreng, or something nasi, something ayam. That's because I like Malaysian food, but also I think they do it really well on Malaysia Airlines. But well, that's too bad. I went for the Chinese option. So everything, the starter, dessert and main, are served on a tray. Starter is a garden salad. Dessert is a banana cheesecake. Later, the crew came around with a bread basket. I went for a garlic bread. For the dim sum, you've got soy sauce and chili sauce. This one I'm holding is a turnip cake, one of my favorite dim sum. This is a shrimp dumpling. This is a rice roll or chang fan. It's also shrimp inside. There's no pork in this dim sum because food served on board is halal. Overall, it was a good meal, but I've got a few things to say. I wasn't too impressed by the food offering, except for the Satays. That one was absolutely gorgeous. There was no wine list, and also everything from starter to dessert was served on a tray. It wasn't so premium or luxury. That being said, the service from our crew member made it up. They were so friendly and proactive throughout the flight, always topping up drinks and chit-chat with the passengers. If anything, they are the best crew ever, because when I was asking for the red wine, they asked for my age. I don't always get ID'd anymore, and it's always a boost to my confidence when I get ID'd. So I've turned my seat into a flat bed. It's really comfortable. The bed length is average, at 76 inches or 193 centimeters. When you sleep, you may place your shoes in between your table and the seat in front of you. Business class today is completely full, not a single seat left. Economy plus about half full, and I'm not sure about regular economy. Dental kits are made available during the flight. You may brush your teeth. If you're enjoying this video so far, please leave a like, comment down below, and share this video to your friends. Every week, I upload a new trip report like this one, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button, so once I upload on Thursday, you get notified right away, and you don't miss out. Thank you, and I appreciate your subscription. The seatbelt sign was on almost throughout the whole flight, so the crew can't serve us hot drinks like coffee and tea. But remember, our cabin crew are nice and naturally clever, so they came up with the idea of serving us warm tea. I went for a glass of warm chamomile. Malaysia Airlines still prints out in-flight magazines, I love them so much, and it's called Going Places. I really like the design and layout of this magazine. It's easy to read, and the articles were actually interesting to read. As we begin our descent into Kuala Lumpur, the in-flight entertainment became unavailable. That's because they started playing advertisement. They're the only One World airline that I know of that plays the One World advertisement. They also played advertisements of themselves. And like Emirates Airlines, the crew would start collecting headphones before landing.
Flight A330 to Kuala Lumpur. At the moment we are maintaining 40,000 feet above sea level and we shall be beginning our descent shortly. Well, our descent all the way to destination is fine. Surface temperature in Kuala Lumpur approximately 29 degrees Celsius. Subject to air traffic control and our speed inshallah will be arriving at 7:50 p.m. Once again on behalf of Malaysia Airlines, we'd like to say thank you for choosing to fly with us. We do hope to see you again soon in your future flights. Have a nice day and bye-bye. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for arrival.
开始进行下降至吉隆坡国际机场。吉隆坡现在的天气预测是良好的，地面气温为摄氏29度。我们将会在晚间的7点50分抵达。最后，代表马来西亚航空以及全体的空服员，感谢您搭乘马航班机，希望在不久的将来能够再次与您见面。谢谢。
Our cabin manager or purser is bidding farewell to her passengers in business class. She was so friendly and professional throughout the flight, speaking Cantonese to me. I genuinely enjoyed our chit-chat, and I'm sure the other passengers would agree.
Sebagai langkah keselamatan, lampu kabin akan dimalapkan untuk mendarat. Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seat. Put your seat back upright and fasten your seatbelt. Secure your tray table and footrest. Please ensure your window shades are drawn up. If an emergency evacuation becomes necessary, leave all your belongings behind and proceed to the nearest exit. As a safety measure, the cabin light will be dim for landing. Thank you. Cabin crew, please proceed to your briefing station. We hope that you have enjoyed our Malaysian hospitality.
We've begun our descent into KLIA, and I'll quickly conclude this trip report right here, right now. Our journey today started at Taoyuan Airport. Check-in was quick and easy, there was no one there, we were quite late. Before our flight, we went to the Cathay Pacific Lounge. It's a great lounge, great ambience and great food. At the boarding gate, priority boarding started nice and early. Once on board, we got our welcome drink and hot towel. As for the seat, this one was really comfortable, plenty of legroom. Although for taller passengers, this is not the longest bed in the business class market. Cabin crew today absolutely fantastic. They kept offering drinks and topping ups. I speak more Cantonese to the cabin crew on Malaysia Airlines than I do on Hong Kong Airlines or Cathay. As for the in-flight catering, the Satays absolutely delicious. Salad for the starter was crunchy and good. The dim sum was alright, not the best. I'll say this, if I got that dim sum in a proper yum cha place, I wouldn't go back. But for airplane food, I'm a bit more lenient. As long as it's edible, and it was, I'll give it a pass. Finally, I want to touch on the in-flight entertainment. The magazine was interesting to read, that was good. In-flight TV, it was alright, not the best options out there. And there was no Wi-Fi on board. So if we're looking at the in-flight entertainment, it's not the most competitive out there. Although for a short-haul flight like this one, I'm sure it's fine for most people. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so much for watching. And FYI, if you were to purchase a return flight from Taipei to KL on Malaysia Airlines, it will cost you $914 return. However, you could easily slash that price tag if you're taking a connecting flight to somewhere else within Asia like Jakarta, which I'm doing, Singapore, Bangkok, and domestic flights within Malaysia. Now please don't forget to like, comment and share, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and click that bell button. Thank you so much again, enjoy the approach and landing. Unfortunately there'll be no vlog today, but I promise there'll be one next week. I'll upload Qantas flight QF11 from Sydney to LA, and that'll include a vlog of Los Angeles.
tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, selamat datang ke lapangan terbang antarabangsa KL Terminal 1. Kepada pelawat, selamat datang ke Malaysia dan kepada warga negara, selamat pulang ke tanah air. Selebrate tempat duduk anda dan pasangkan tali keledar sehingga tanda isyarat tersebut dipadamkan. Berhati-hati semasa buka ruang penyimpanan di atas dan pastikan barangan anda telah diambil. Anda dibenarkan menggunakan peralatan elektronik mudah alih dengan perkhidmatan selular anda sekarang. Penumpang transit dinasihatkan untuk mendapatkan maklumat pintu melepas di skrin paparan maklumat penerbangan atau ke kaunter pertukaran untuk mendapatkan bantuan. Anda dikendaki berada di pintu melepas 30 minit sebelum waktu pelepasan. Kegagalan buat demikian akan menyebabkan anda tidak diterima masuk untuk penerbangan. Para penumpang yang telah menggunakan tali keledar dan jaket keselamatan baik diminta meninggalkan barang tersebut di dalam saku tempat duduk anda. Terima kasih kerana terbang bersama Malaysia Airlines yang juga ahli One World, dan kami berharap anda telah menikmati layanan Malaysian Hospitality kami. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KL International Airport Terminal 1. To our visitors, selamat datang to Malaysia, and to all Malaysian, welcome home. Please remain seated with the seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Be careful when opening the overhead compartment, and remember to take all your belongings with you. You are now allowed to use your portable electronic devices with cellular network. Transit passengers are advised to check flight information display screen or proceed to the transfer desk for assistance. You're required to be at your departure gate 30 minutes prior to departure time to avoid being denied boarding. Parents and guardians with infant who are handed infant life vests and infant seatbelts are reminded to leave the items in the seat pocket. It's been a pleasure serving you. Thank you for flying Malaysia Airlines, a member of One World Alliance, and we hope you've enjoyed our Malaysian hospitality.
我们要向外国旅客说声欢迎来到马来西亚，对我国居民说欢迎回家。请您就座位不要解开安全带，直到安全带的指示灯熄灭。
Joy King.
Yeah, bye.